Ayatollah Khomeini had trapped Mr. Carter in the White House. On November the 4th, 1979, word reached Tehran that the Shah had been granted asylum in America.
That morning, I looked out my window. Iranian students had been climbing over the walls of the embassy with photographs of Khomeini on their chest and yelling Marg Bar America, death to America. They made a beeline straight to my office.
The U.S. Embassy in Tehran has been invaded and occupied by Iranian students. The Americans inside have been taken prisoner.
I was tied up, blindfolded. I started to think about family and started to think about, would I live through the rest of the night?
Week after week went by. Finally, at Christmas, the Iranians allowed a visit by American clergy. They let cameras in. The continuing crisis was punctuated with daily displays of hatred orchestrated for the American news media. Unless the Shah was returned to Tehran for trial, Ayatollah Khomeini refused to release the hostages. April the 25th, 1980.
I was sleeping peacefully. The phone rang. I picked it up. It was Pat Caddell, the president's pollster, shouting, "What's going on? What's going on?" And I said, "Well, I don't know. You tell me." And he said, "Turn on the TV."
Late yesterday, I canceled a carefully planned operation which was underway in Iran. Two of our American aircraft collided on the ground.
I just remember being so blown, I mean, so stunned. I mean, just so sick to my stomach. Here we are, the most powerful country in the world, and the images, the helicopters there.
There was no fighting, there was no combat. But to my deep regret, 8 of the crewmen of the 2 aircraft which collided were killed.
President Carter, still trying to negotiate freedom for the hostages, did not leave the White House to campaign. The humiliation of the lingering hostage crisis, combined with a deep recession, amounted to political disaster.
Are you better off than you were 4 years ago?
Enter Ronald Reagan, a Hollywood actor and 2-term Republican governor of California.
He was the epitome of America. He was the optimist, the can-do. You know, today is great and tomorrow is going to be better.
Ronald Reagan won in a landslide. But President Carter still hoped to free the hostages on his watch, negotiating for their release right through the night of Ronald Reagan's inauguration.
The money is now being transferred into the depository account.
It was an amazing night. And just going hour after hour. And then in the morning when we thought we had the deal, and then the plane didn't leave.
Nothing concerned the airport.
I mean, the president's got to go get dressed, people got to get out of there because the inauguration's going to take place, and the plane is just sitting on the runway. It became clear to us they weren't going to do it.
I, Ronald Reagan, do solemnly swear.
I, Ronald Reagan, do solemnly swear.
Minutes after President Reagan took the oath of office, the hostages were allowed to leave Iran. After 444 days in captivity, they finally came home.